Good day, everybody, it's Max, and welcome to ExoGate Initiative. Hey, if you want to ever be through Stargate, this is the game for you. So, a little bit of Evil Genius 2, a little bit of Stargate, plow it all together. What do you get? You get ExoGate Initiative. Let's start the demo and get in there. You betcha. So, it looks like we're off to explore some really crazy places, aren't we? Probably not in the demo, but it'll be all right. Now, in this case, Rudy Cobb is our boss, and he is kind of like the head director of all the things, right? He's the one that invented this great new ExoGate technology, and he's wishing us good luck. Well, we're going to need some. And then, of course, the committee is, and what they do is when we accomplish certain objectives on our checklist, they'll give us more money. And I like monies, so definitely keep an eye on them guys. So here's what we got. We got 3 robots that have just shown up ready for work. Yay us. And of course, what we have here is this underground bunker elevator, a few hallways, and at the end of the hallways, what do we have? Boom, the ExoGate. You betcha, we're going everywheres. Now, down here, of course, what we have first is infrastructures. This is what we're going to build some rooms with. And while I do that, I'll bring up the infrastructures just to get the robots kind of busy while I explain the other boxes. So in this case, we're going to do a couple of buildings. First, you have to dig out the rooms. You have to dig out the space where you want the rooms. And then you gotta actually do something with the rooms after that. That's why I want to get this underway now, because it takes a little time for them to dig out these rooms. So, I mean, these 3 robots, I'm about to work them pretty hard, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. I need. 1, 2, 6, and then I need boom, boom, and then I don't think they can dig into that. So take those away. Yes, do that. Do this, right? Take that out and that out. There we go. I'm just trying. I'm trying to get these guys to dig as quickly as possible. 1, 2, 3. Dig. 1, 2. Right. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. All right. So we're gonna let these guys dig out for a bit, and then once they're done, we'll see what happens. Now they got to dig the rooms first, and then they got to plaster them. Okay. So we're far from done. But now, of course, the next thing is the gators themselves. These are the people that are going to go through the gate, the scientists, and all the other people. So we have no gators at the moment. We're going to hire them. This is the actual missions board. I'm going to show you that afterwards. We don't want to ruin the spoils. Alien cultures, of course, and the science. Now, in the science, we need a research desk to actually do any kind of research. So without a research desk, we can't do anything, right? But anyway, nevertheless, it looks like it's going to take these guys a little bit longer to get this all dug out. That's fine. We weren't going anywhere anyway. So with that, I'm going to bring it back here in a second as soon as these guys got it all done. And just before they finish up the last room so you can see them plastering it, I'm going to bring you back. Okay, so you can see here that now that they're almost done, they are now plastering the final room. Now, all this does is makes these into big hallways. That's all we've done. We haven't actually turned them into any rooms yet. So now what we do is we go back to the infrastructure tab. We've dug them out, but now we have to actually make use of them. So the first thing we want to do here is we want to click on the barracks and get it up and running. That will get the robots running, that's for sure. And then a little bit of the mess back here so they have a place to eat. We need a power room, so let's get the power room up and running. And we're going to make a weight room. Yup, that's the thing that's happening. And of course, we're also going to make the laboratory. Because, you know, ExoGate. I mean, come on. You know we're going to have to do some research. So that should now have the robots very busy. Now, when the robots are done laying that part of the groundwork, you now notice that the room has actually become a functioning room. And so in this case, we can now click on this, and when you do that, you'll now see the parts of that type of room. So in this case, we have lockers, so we can actually do something with lockers. What do you want to do with the lockers, Max? Well, I made this room 5 blocks for a reason. Well, okay. Well, then are you going to put the lockers down? Sure. I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? Sure does. So, well, we'll put the lockers down this way for now, and hopefully I can get these guys into a bed, right? Yes, we can. So we need to turn the bed this way, and then, there it is. Yep, there we go. Yep, you can do it. There we go, and we'll turn the bed this way. There, so that should allow everybody to walk around that. Then, of course, we'll get the mess tables in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a couple food machines because everybody likes to eat, right? Now, all of this has to be powered by a generator, so let's get that up and running. And then down here, hey, look at this. We'll get a couple of that in. You know what? I'll spend some extra money. Why not? Let's make sure that these guys can pew pew things. Okay, because you never know. We don't know what we're going to find going through the gate, right? In fact, we may need a containment area, right? And a thing to look at the containment area. I think that's important. So we now have all the things, except nobody working here. Oh, and no food in the machines. So looks like budget summary is pretty straightforward. Yeah, can we order that? Yeah. Refills in progress. All right, guys. Can you run around and grab some food out of the elevator? Look at that. See, they brought food down. Can you guys bring the food? I would really appreciate it. Meanwhile, while they're working on food, let's hire some people. New recruitment campaign. So we only have access to 2 types of people. We'd like a scientist, right? So we're going to start that campaign. And we better protect that scientist when we go somewhere. So let's start with soldiers and get that campaign started and do that. Now, with that, it takes the in 5 game days. This is a little slow. So now that these guys have literally filled up the food, guys, you forgot a locker here, guys. Are you going to do the locker? Yeah, building in progress. Are you? No? Nobody's going to do that locker? Okay, well, listen. While they figure out what they're going to do with this locker, because they've just suddenly decided to ignore it, I'll bring it right back. Okay, with about 5 seconds left to go, we should have something here. There we go. Look at that. We have people for hire. Yep, we want to hire that soldier. Hired. And yep, you're hired. Done. What else do we got? New scientist available. Well, Matthew, I hope you're smart enough because you're hired. So we have now hired 3 people. And as you can see them arriving, yeah, come down. That's right. I need my soldiers to be super smart because, you know, super dangerous is what the name of the game, right? Let's get Matthew his assigned bunk. So we'll get Matthew into there. Let's assign Hannah this locker and this bed. And then, of course, over here, we're going to assign Sophie this bed and this locker. And this gives us 1 extra locker in case we need something. All right. Now, with that, let's pause up here for a second. I believe these guys are in really good spirits right now. Yeah, they're well rested. They're good to go, right? They're going to practice shooting and a few other things, but I'd like to kind of get them ready to go on a mission because while they're well rested, they'll only do missions when they're when they're well rested, well fed, and right now they're topped up. So with that, let's now actually hit the play button, but we'll actually now have a look at missions. You bet. So we have a couple planets that we can go to. It really doesn't really matter what you're picking. It's just kind of one or the other. You know, we can go with the purple planet. I'm gonna, you know, energy costs, right? Difficulty medium, difficulty easy. You know what? I like easy. Easy's good. Let's create a mission on that. But before we do, we haven't even got a team yet, so we need to create a new team. So what are we gonna? Well, our new team has to be cool looking, right? What do we got for symbols? Well, we got a bunch of letters. I mean, I want a really cool symbol for my team. You know, like some kind of cool Yeah, fireball, right? I mean, come on. So, you know what? Let's go with this. And there's no purple. Why not? Why isn't there any purple? Whatever. All right, listen. You know what? We're gonna go with orange, and we're gonna call. We'll leave the team name EXO1, and we'll create a team. So now that we actually have a team to send, we can actually click on the team, right? And we can now say, okay, let's start their mission. So let's go with that. It needs 3 gators. Oh, my bad. My bad. Listen. All right. Well, let me assign the gators to the team. Right, I forgot about this part. So let me get out of this screen. Yeah, right. So back to the gators screen. Right, this was empty before, but we now have this. We have to assign our people to this group, right? So we'll say Hannah and Sophie and Matthew. There you go. Now our X team has now got actual missions. Yeah. So listen, can we start the mission now? Boom. There we go. So now these guys are gonna all gear up. And yep, here they come. Yeah, you betcha. Here we go. Yes, green. Everybody is a green, and they open the door. Oh, we got the lights are flashing. The gate is starting. Boom! Look at that. Oh yeah, they are ready to go, people. Boom! It's time to start this one up. Off you go. And off they are. They're done. All right, so they're off on mission. So what's going to happen now is we're going to get little bits of tidbits coming back through on their mission. And of course, you know, like, so as it sees here, we've now sent these guys on mission. Everything is good. And it usually doesn't take too long before we get our first phone call. They should be calling us back. What's going to happen is you're going to see a little symbol show up here in the center of the screen of them calling. And when they do that, it's like, boom. They call and they say, hey, what do you want us to do? Or, you know, we found a thing. Do you want something of it? Or something like that. So that is what's going to happen as time goes on. Oh, so there we go, right? So let's answer the phone call. Hey, team leader, what are you doing? Team leader, do you copy? We hear you, Earth. This is the first team transmitting. How are things on our end? Yeah. Describe our surroundings. Rocky surface, like the moon. Craters, thin atmosphere. Gravity is close to Earth. Whole team and myself are moved to tears. Wow. Copy that. Listen, don't get all teary. This is a serious mission. You know what? What you should say is be yourself. You know, that's right. Copy that. Yes, ready for the broadcast. Millions of people are going to see you on a new planet for the first time. This is very intense stuff. Billions. It's going to be bigger than the moon landing. We're on the other side of the universe. Yes, you are. I can see she's very excited about giving this speech. Let's do this. And, of course, they're all getting experience for this, of course, because, hey, hello, Earth. We are sending you this message from across the universe. We went through the gate, came out the other side. It's a great trip. Blah, 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 blah. It's all, we're millions of light years. Thank you for following our journey. And end the broadcast. I know, you did a great job. Yeah, do that. You know, good job with the broadcast. Boom. It seems we have found everything of interest to this. Well, let's end the mission, right? And bring them home. Done. And, of course, so they have come home. And now they're going to want to sleep. Obviously, they've been away for a few days. So they're going to want to now sleep. They're going to get changed in their clothes. So they're all getting ready for the bedtime stuff. Don't worry. It's all natural, like nothing crazy. They all sleep for a bit, and then they get up. They're going to have something to eat. So, of course, he's now eating. She's gotten up, put on her uniform. She's now going to have something to eat. And, of course, now she's also going to have something to eat. Now, as soon as they're all done eating, I see they're all going to go off to target practice. But we'd like to get them out there on a second mission really fast, right? So, what do we got for missions? Expert. Let's go with medium. Let's not do nothing experting right now. Let's create a mission on that. Let's choose our team and start their mission. Boom. And so they are being called up. Of course, they're all going to get the signals here in a second. Hey, we all got to go on a mission. Stop playing around with the guns. And they're all going to come over here to the gate. Oh, yeah, here we go. You know this is two out of three. The fog is in here already. The sirens are starting up. Oh, yeah, it's intense, people. It's intense. Boom, start the gate up. Boom, yeah, there it is. Okay, people, go get me something. Go get me a thing. All right. So obviously they've gone through the gate. We usually don't hear again from them for the first couple of days that they go through the gate, and then of course we're going to hear from them, and they're going to probably ask questions, right? Because that's what they do. They tend to ask me questions, and I tend to answer them. So meanwhile, the robots here, they're taking care of stuff around the base. It's pretty straightforward. Now, we don't have like a fast forward button or anything like that, but it is what it is. We're perfectly fine. We'll wait these guys out for a second. Come on, one more day. Do it. There it is. Give me a message. Give me the something. Give me the things. Let's see what we got going on down here. Yeah, they came back. And we sent them back out on another mission. That's cool. I know. I sent them out. It's all good after that. Wow. They've been gone for a while. I hope they're okay. Usually we don't get. Now the game could throw you a curve, but I'm really hoping no curve. I really don't want to see any curves. Curves are bad. Very bad, right? We definitely don't want a curveball on this one. I'd like them to yeah, please. Team leader here. The view is stunning. Well, okay. All right, what do you see? Giant blue sun is setting behind us. White Marble Mountain. Atmosphere blowing. Looks like it's drawn by a 5-year-old. You love it. What's around you? Nothing but rocks. We're starting our exploration. Initial readings are promising. We can't wait. As our EXO, we might need some help. What's going on? There are 2 ways down. Let's take the east side. Let's be safe, right? It might be pretty out there, but you're on a freaking foreign planet. Let's not take any big chances right yet. You guys are still level 1. I don't want you taking no risky business trips, right? So now, of course, we got the hour countdown, and then of course they'll call us back. Yep, here comes the call. Team leader, glad to report we've reached the bottom. It was right, nice and easy. We see a structure, could be a tree. What's your science officer say? He's the one that pointed out that it's not a rock formation. All right, well, go check that out, dude. Go check out the tree. We need a biological sample according to this check mark, and I need it for our science mission. So get in there and find out what's going on, because I need to study a sample, right? We need the monies. Monies is important. So get out there and do the things for us. All right, yeah, 3, 2, 1. And here's the call. All right, team leader. We're a couple clicks away from the contact. So describe it. It seems dead. The bark is entirely white. That's why we thought it was a rock formation. From our point, it seems to be a tree, but we need to get closer. Is it dead? We need closer to be sure. Okay. Listen, does it look safe? The view is clear, but there is nothing around us. Yeah. We're gonna get closer. Copy that. I'm feeling brave on this one. So go get me that sample. Bring it back. I want stuff. I want things. You're gonna get it and get back here. Just do it. All right. What do you got for me? You've reached the tree. It's been here for between 2,000 and 6,000 years. We missed its leaves by a second or so in geological terms. Well, listen, that's too bad, but can we do anything with it? Looks like the tree is dead. Won't pose us any threat. Yeah, we want this sample. Boom. Matthew's got it. He wanted to do, of course. He's a scientist. So of course he's going to get some XP out of that, right? Everybody should get XP because, hey, Like, let's get some science points. And it's done. We have the sample, our first bits of life. You bet. Head back to base. Mr. Cobb is really happy. We have encountered life. Please extend my congratulations to the team. And the team is back. And of course, look at this. We got the sample. So let's continue. The guys come in. Look at this. Isn't he a smart guy? Look at that. He put the sample away. He's going to go to bed now, though. They always do after mission. After mission, they tend to go hit the sack right away. And I can't blame them, right? They're pretty tired, right? They've had a lot of work. Yeah, it's nighty-night time, right? So, of course, now, I mean, she went to eat first and then went to bed. But now these guys are going to get up and get dressed and then eat. And then I'm assuming they'll go do their things. Yeah, salaries. Hey, you got to pay people, right? These guys don't go to other planets for free. So they're starting on the second machine. Let's refill the first machine. We'll get the robots actually to do something. You definitely don't want to run out of food. Running out of food is bad. And these guys are going to go off and do the shooting. But he is over here. He has now taken the sample, and he is now studying it. You betcha. That's right. You just work on that, dude. You work on that science sample. That's it. That's right. Use that big brain of yours and get me the science sample of the things. He's pretty refreshed. Excellent. The study of the sample has pointed to a bright future for the initiative. We will provide additional funding to keep the momentum going. And so they give me all kinds of cash. And of course, we have reached the end of the demo. Now, you can continue and just keep going to the planets they give you. You're not going to get anything extra out of it, but it does allow you to keep playing, which of course is actually really, really cool. And of course, so in this case, we did have a great time. Of course, they want you to join your Discord and all the stuff. And we're going to continue on anyway. And of course, that will let us keep going. But that is about end for this demo. And I want to thank everybody for watching. Of course, this has been ExoGate Initiative. And I'm Max. And of course, this has been a great summertime game. Of course, I look forward to them putting out a much more revised version where we get to explore all kinds of cool things, build a really cool base, and do all the cool stuff. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.